Ladies and gentlemen, you ever stop and wonder why people play games? Not just any games, but those intricate, manipulative mind games designed to make you second-guess yourself. It's fascinating, really. They think they've got you all figured out, pulling the strings, setting the stage, orchestrating the perfect illusion of control. But here's the twist. They're not the ones in control. They never were. See, the illusion is powerful. They create this intricate web, a carefully constructed maze meant to trap you. But the reality? They're the ones stuck in it. They're too busy trying to manipulate, too invested in their own delusions of power to realize. They were never the predator. They were the prey all along. Think about it. They watch you closely, thinking they understand your every move, predicting your next step with confidence. But what they don't see is that you've been watching too, studying, learning. You allowed them to believe they had control, let them revel in their false sense of power, right up until the moment you decided to flip the script. Why do they do it, though? What drives people to these games of control and deception? It's fear, not of you, but of themselves, of their insecurities, their vulnerabilities. They crave power like an addiction, hoping it will shield them from their own doubts. They mask their fears with manipulation, but deep down, they're terrified of losing control. What they don't realize is that control is nothing but an illusion, and you've known that all along. They play their hand, gaslighting, passive aggression, silent treatments, calculated smiles, but it's all just smoke and mirrors. And you've been standing in the background, quietly observing, letting them play their little tricks. What they didn't expect was for you to see through it all. The greatest power you hold, you never needed to play by their rules. While they were busy constructing their fragile reality, you were crafting your own. They assumed you were caught up in their game, but in truth, you were setting the pieces in place for their inevitable downfall. See, the thing about mind games is they rely on distraction. They thrive on confusion and doubt. But once you step outside their carefully built illusion, once you stop reacting, the entire structure collapses under its own weight. That's the beauty of it. The moment you take back control, the game isn't just over. It never existed in the first place. And now, the tables have turned. They can feel it. The shift. The power they once thought they had is slipping through their fingers, and the panic is setting in. They're scrambling, searching for a way to regain their grip. But it's too late. They've already lost. You've been orchestrating the entire narrative, and they were just playing their part. The irony? They never even realized they were following your lead. While they were trying to control your thoughts, you were shaping theirs. While they were trying to manipulate your actions, you were predicting their every move. It's not about deception. It's about awareness. What's the most dangerous thing about their games? It's the illusion that you have no choice but to play along. But you always had a choice. The moment you decide to step out of their web, you render them powerless. And that's the real win, when you no longer feel the need to prove anything to anyone. Now they're left with nothing but their own shattered illusions, stuck in a cycle of their own making. They'll keep playing the same tricks, trying to regain their footing. But the truth is, they've already lost, because you've evolved beyond their reach. And that's the lesson they'll never understand. The real game isn't about control. It's about knowing when to walk away, when to let go, and when to simply watch as their carefully constructed empire crumbles around them. So here you are, calm, composed, in control, not because you played their game better, but because you transcended it. And That's true mastery. Game over. But let's take it one step further. What happens after the game ends? What do you do when the illusion of control fades away and you're left standing in the aftermath? You rebuild on your own terms. You take everything you've learned, every trick they've used, every pattern they've followed, and you turn it into strength. No longer do you waste energy on their games. Instead, you channel it into something greater, yourself, growth, resilience, wisdom. Their tactics no longer hold weight because you've outgrown them. You see beyond their manipulations, beyond their desperate attempts to stay relevant in your mind. And with every step forward, you leave them behind. What they fail to realize is that true strength doesn't come from control. It comes from letting go. From understanding that power isn't about domination, but about freedom. The freedom to choose your battles, to set your own pace, to walk away without looking back. And now, as they scramble to pick up the remnants of their shattered game, you stand taller, wiser, unbothered. Because you know that the real game, the only one that truly matters, is the one you play with yourself. The game of growth, self-mastery, and peace. And in that game, you're already winning. If you're looking for more content on self-growth, healing, and finding strength in difficult times, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. I've got a lot more empowering content coming your way, and I'd love to have you join this amazing community. Take care, and remember, you're irreplaceable. See you in the next video.